have all experienced this situation. We have an important essay we have to finish by the end of the week. We need to do some research, or maybe the subject is not as simple as we'd like. So, after waiting enough to finally feel that pressure of the time, we decide to start. The essay is due tomorrow, and we still have to finish almost half of the essay. So we rush as fast as we can so we could finish in time. And just as 5 minutes before due, we send the final document. Suddenly, after weeks of agony, we feel an amazing relief, and we can finally be happy. Until we receive our final grade, and that relief turns into regret. Regret for postponing the homework for so long. This experience is well known as procrastination, knowing we have to do something but not doing it right away, until we feel like it's the right time. That is, when we actually don't have any time left.
¿Sabes qué es procrastinar? ¿Lo puedes explicar?
Sí, pues es posponer tus pendientes, pues ya sea importantes, ya sea como tareas, trabajos, escuelas. Esto pues acabó que lo llevas a cabo por un exceso de dopamina que te deja llevar. Entonces,
The word procrastination comes from the Latin pro, which means forward, and crastination, that means tomorrow. So that's a perfect way to describe the whole problem. So procrastination is one of those equal opportunity afflictions that can strike in our life at any time and at any level of our lives. So people who procrastinate come from everywhere, including every level and every occupation that we have in life.
¿Y tú cómo te sientes cuando sabes que lo estás haciendo? Sabes que tienes que hacer algo, pero sabes que estás procrastinando en lugar de hacerlo.
En el momento me siento muy a gusto, pero recuerdo que tengo que hacer cosas y como que me entra el estrés de que tengo que hacer muchas cosas.
Ok. ¿Cómo te sientes cuando por fin te pones a trabajar o cuando terminas lo que tenías que hacer?
Ay, bien a gusto porque es como quitarte un peso de encima. Ya sales de tus pendientes.
Muy bien. ¿Por qué crees que sueles procrastinar?
A mí me pasa que cuando parece de atreve, ¿verdad? Pero cuando tengo mucho que hacer es como que mi cabeza se le llenan muchas cosas y ya, me entró la flojera.
Muy bien. ¿Qué sucede para que por fin decidas ponerte a trabajar? O sea, ¿qué es lo que dices? No, ya de una vez voy a hacerlo.
Porque sé que cuando ya hago las cosas tengo más tiempo de procrastinar.
Ok, muy bien. Y por último, ¿cómo te ha afectado el procrastinar hasta ahora en todos los aspectos de tu vida?
Suele pasar que lo hago y se me acumulan muchas cosas y llega un momento en que tengo tanto que hacer que me estresa por el haber perdido tiempo, relajarme además.
Okay. El estrés.
Sí.
Muy bien. Gracias.
De nada.
So each form of procrastination comes with a Mariana illusion, where we filter reality with a false hope that procrastination isn't hurting anyone, and the future will be better because we have control over it. But the reality is that we don't have any control in the situation.
pues me siento como que algo frustrado, ya que pues por lo mismo, o sea, sé que puedo hacer algo más importante, algo que sea de valor e importancia, algo que me vaya a ayudar a mí tanto en mi vida profesional, ya sea, no sé, trabajo, escuela, tareas, ejercicio, cosas que me puedan ayudar a mí como persona.
Muy bien. ¿Cómo te sientes cuando por fin te pones a trabajar o cuando terminas lo que debes de hacer?
Pues un poco más relajado, feliz de pues, completar mis tareas y mis pendientes ya segundo lo que sea, ya sea trabajo o escuela.
So, postponing paying the bills or doing some work, finishing some homework, is actually a response to feelings. So, these are very negative feelings that we can face, such as boredom, fear. Maybe we feel sometimes so discomfort, rejection for the things that we have to do. But although some activities we face might be truly unpleasant to do, there's a really big advantage in getting them done. That way we can decrease the feeling and the time that we feel hassled by them.
Lo que he intentado últimamente y me ha funcionado es, si sé que estoy procrastinando o que estoy en el celular o haciendo otras cosas, contar 1, 2, 3 ya
Y hacerlo.
y me dejo lo que estoy haciendo y me pongo a hacer lo que hago.
Muy bien.
Eso me funciona.
Ok. Y por último, ¿cómo te ha afectado el procrastinar hasta ahora en todos los aspectos de tu vida?
Pues siento que pudiera haber logrado más, estar un poco más adelante de lo que he planeado, de mis objetivos. O ya hubiera cumplido algunos o estuviera más cercanos de cumplirlos. Al igual pues sigo trabajando en eso, tratando de mejorar cada día más pues, para alcanzarlos algún día.
Muy bien, gracias.
As students, we're always looking for the best results and the best grades enough for finishing a specific cycle or subject, and those results are risked by procrastination. Leaving the things we have to prioritize at the end of our list is a very dangerous move to do if we want to get to our goals, and doing it in a rush leads to a poor presentation with a poor result. When this habit becomes more common, you can find that you put off many activities you previously relished. You may lose contact with good friends, the tools for your favorite hobby gather dust. A procrastination habit develops. The time and effort you put into busy work, sidetracking yourself, or making excuses can gobble time from valuable leisure, activities that you previously enjoyed. In a very sad way, precious moments in our life drift away when we needlessly delay those things that are important for us to do. What is the right mindset against procrastination? So, would you be willing to put as much time and effort into dealing with procrastination as you would spend reading, studying, or participating in class? If you did expend about the same time and effort on procrastination, the chances are that you would make observable progress, turning procrastination into a rascal retreat. The first thing first question is one of those small steps that orient you toward what is most pressing and important to do. In using of this question, you ask yourself, is there something else that is more timely and important that I can now be doing? The first thing first sets the stage for action against procrastination. Some others advice we can put into practice is the 5-minute method to ease yourself into do it now progress. Begin with first committing 5 minutes to start the task or project you've attempted to avoid. Schedule the first steps of the task. Then do it. At the end of that 5-minute period, you decide if you are going to continue for another 5 minutes. You follow this pattern until you decide to quit or you are done. If you decide to quit before you're done, take 5 minutes to set up what you will do to get a jump on the task when you begin. Although you only commit to brief work periods, This can be a surprisingly effective way to break procrastination pattern, because you might not only work just for 5 minutes. Thanks to social media and commercial advertisements' help, we tend to believe that doing bad things for us make us feel good, which is completely wrong. Just after a whole day of doing nothing, eating junk food with zero exercise, most of us feel quite rotten. But then we have that productive day, full of finished projects or active and healthy habits. Only then, deep down, we feel completely full in relaxation and a sort of happiness. We don't need any more proof of what is then the right path to take for these situations. Never forget from now on that as well as you first learn how to procrastinate through your whole life, you can now learn how to finally break up with it, now and forever.